chuckling?
Take two.
This is take two. We're just going to skip to the chase this time.
Right,
We've been in the camper for 4 months, and this video is about our 4 months in the camper and the good and the bad and where we're at and moving forward from here.
True that.
So, starting, Stefan said previously in the video that you will not see because it's on my phone and I ran out of memory, he said that we're going to start with the bad. So go. What was your bad?
Everybody wakes everybody up.
Everybody wakes everybody up within the camper, mostly in the morning. So if one kid is up early, all the kids are up early.
Like rest time.
Doesn't really affect me because Stefan is awesome and lets me sleep in the morning because I still nurse Judah throughout the night. Do you have a problem with that?
No, that's how I
Do you
feel.
want to nurse Judah throughout the night?
That's how I feel in the morning.
Exactly, yeah. Doesn't affect, well, it does affect me because obviously, even though I'm like sleeping and laying in bed, I'm not really good sleeping because kids make noise and it's awesome. So, they do wake everyone up. You're in a small space. That's
Like
bound
if
to
you're doing
happen.
rest time, one kid's not participating
Yes.
as well, and they re-stimulate the other ones.
Yes. Did I do the right thing? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. There
Turn
you
your
go.
side down.
Sorry, I'm getting kind of warm here. Beautiful. Okay, sorry. We're in a new car, as you can tell. We're going recruiting in a different city. That's what we said in the beginning of the other video, but cut out because we restarted. Okay, any other bads?
Cold showers.
Cold showers. That is
Takes a while to get
my
hot
bad.
water.
That is my, not even that, but like, we keep our camper really cold right now. It's cold where we're living. We're
Okay,
living
the
here
electricity.
for like another 6 weeks or so before we go south so Stefan can recruit and we can have warmer weather. And so it's cold. And so it takes a lot for me to like psych myself up and get ready to take a shower because no part of me wants to take all of my layers off and get into a cold. Even if it's a hot shower, like just the process is really cold. That's my least favorite right now. Is it's not freezing cold, but we don't heat our shower or our bathroom. Like that door's shut and most of the heat stays out in the main area, and so it's cold in there.
It's cold outside. All of our piping's underneath our camper, so like that's cold too then.
The water, yeah.
The
So
water.
hot water takes a little while to get, and it's really cold, really cold water.
Like 40
Yeah.
degrees outside, 40-degree weather is 40-degree
Yes.
water is cold.
So just into that, and I think too another bad is like we'll have to like kind of go through the winterizing process here shortly and do some dry camping for like a week or two, and so I'm not really looking forward to that or just figuring it out. It's our first time having to
Big learning
winterize.
curve.
Yeah, learning curve. So I've kind of dragged my feet on that,
Changing habits.
but no big deal there. I think that's really my only bad right now.
So, you guys
Maybe
doing
like
bad?
the chaos, like the messiness, because we're playing inside a lot more. Because it is like our mornings aren't warm enough for us to go outside. It's only like 30-some degrees, and so we're inside playing until it warms up to at least like 40, and then we get outside to play. And so there's just a lot more going on inside. So that would probably be some of it as well. Do you guys have any parts you don't like about living in the camper?
How much traveling?
All the traveling? Oh, like when we do go, like how long it takes to get places?
Well, cold water.
Cold water. That's true too, huh?
Cold weather.
In cold weather, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. So, consensus all around, we don't like the cold, but it's temporary. All right, so the good. What's your favorite thing about living in the camper?
When we get to places.
When we get to new places?
When we get to park places.
Like parks, new parks and stuff? Yep.
When I take a shower with a hot.
Oh, you like that? You're awesome, Monica. That's so true, so true. Okay, so what are some goods, some favorites?
Some favorites?
Or what's going good? I don't know.
Well,
Positive.
Getting to see new things is pretty cool.
Yeah. Planning like upcoming trips.
Yeah.
We have some pretty exciting ones coming.
Financial benefits of not paying a mortgage.
That's true. So our minivan has been in the shop for a month. I would say probably off and on for a month.
It's an old van.
We dropped probably $1,200 to $1,500 into it. which kind of stunk because that was like what we were able to save the last 2 months. But at the same time, it was pretty cool because we had the money for it. So it wasn't like a financial stressor. It was annoying. We didn't want to put our money toward that, but it was awesome to have the money on hand so that we didn't we weren't stressed financially or worried about like paying our house that month or anything like that because we had.
One thing we're doing too there.
Is that Judah? That was Judah.
He wants the music back on.
He does. He likes music. Oh, just a minute. Okay, buddy. Just a minute. Just a minute.
The other thing too is we weren't able to save money for retirement at all. Now we can.
Before, yeah.
Beforehand we couldn't afford to, but now we can.
Yeah, or it was minimal. It was like $10 a month, which every little thing helps. But now it's a little bit more significant.
Close to 90 a month, which is good start.
Yeah.
It's a good start for us.
We're getting there, 1 month at a time. So that is cool. Just living more simply too. Like we still go to our storage unit at times to get things out, and I'm still surprised by like what we have and what little we need. Like
yeah, we get rid of more and more every time.
Each time we go, we do bring a bunch to Goodwill. And
nowhere
just
near
the fact that
done with the storage unit though.
It's what we thought. Like we thought we would need all this and use all of it. Which if we eventually got a house, some of it would be convenient, but just how little we need. Like we're still going through our clothes and getting rid of more stuff. Even though it all fits in the camper, we just don't need it. Like we don't wear it. We're creatures of habit. We wear the same things over and over and over if they're clean. So one thing that I thought was
I know it's clean or not.
oh, you're such a guy. Okay, I love it. One thing that I thought would be annoying, and Judah, you want to participate? I get it, bud. Would be annoying and would be a hassle was laundry, but it's not really been a big deal. Like it's kind of been nice. We just drop our clothes off and start them, go run errands. Hi, bud.
Just have to plan our days more.
Yeah, go run errands and then eventually go switch them into the dryer, go run errands or do other things throughout the day, and then pick them up when we're ready to go back to the camper, and it's fine. And finding places to live. So the next 2 months we'll be staying with friends and just paying them to be our campground. So that's kind of cool. Pretty cool opportunity. They all have land, so that's really cool to kind of feel a little more settled for a month rather than like a week at a time.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool surprise.
Yeah. Any other good? I think I agree too. Like my biggest thing, like our trip's coming up. I'm excited.
Some fun trips.
We've never really traveled, but I've always wanted to, and so it's really cool to be able to do that. And we've been looking into some of the cities we're hoping to go to, and just to see what they have to offer and what they're like, and it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yep.
To do that. Any other good? That's all good. It's really good.
Been good.
So we've been looking at houses because we feel we have to. Really, that's me. I feel like we have to look at a house. I don't even know why we don't need to look at a house. So we look at houses and we're always like, I don't want a house. I don't want a house. Do we have to buy a house? And so we're not going to buy a house, I don't think. I don't foresee us buying a house. We even looked at one that was like $40,000 and livable. Like it needed some work, but it was livable. It was a livable condition house for $40,000. I don't know that you can get anything better than that. 3-bedroom. I don't know you can get anything cheaper than that. And that's what we said. We wanted something cheap. And I don't think it's possible. And I still don't want this house because I don't want a house. I don't want the upkeep of a house. I don't want the payment of a house. I don't want the responsibility of a house. Or just like, not even the responsibility, but the fact that like, if we were to leave for a month, then you have to just like plan a whole bunch more and plan out this house and the space and all of that. And I don't want it. I want, like our kid said before we got in the camper, I think Sophia said it one time, she was asking how much longer until we're in the camper, and I was like, 2 more months, and then and I was gonna say, gonna be living in the camper, but she all of a sudden yelled out, free! Do you remember that? And so, it's so true, like, just the freedom of being in a camper. So we'll go through these houses, and look at them, and talk about them, and see how we can make them work, and all this stuff, and then we go back to our camper every single night, and we say, nope, this is home. Like, yeah, even in the crazy moments, like, it still feels like home, and it's our home. Even, I love how, like, the kids call it home, like, hey, let's go back to the home, let's go home. And it's our home, and we love it, and so we'll be in it for a while, I would say, unless it gets really cold. I'm just kidding.
Then we're moving south.
Then we're just kidding. I'm just kidding. he'll commute like 5 hours. No. A G is like, ready, look, it's like a circle, and then you just cut into the middle if you want a big G. Homeschool's been good as well, as you can tell. That's been working out fine in the camper. So there we go.
It's all about routine.
Yeah. And just like being chill
Like,
and relaxed about things.
You know, stay like in a place for a month definitely creates a better routine for us.
Yeah.
We're like, even when we stayed at that one campground for 15 days,
That was really nice.
just got some nice routine established.
Yeah, where
Having
before
to
it
move
was
every
4 to 5 days.
is not cool. Kids know it's not cool. They
Yeah.
gotta sit in the camper for like an hour, in the van for an hour.
But
It's
we
not cool.
load everything up. And like it just took a lot away from like Stefan's time throughout the week and just our week. Like it was, you know, a good 2-hour process to pack everything up, hitch it up, get to the next site, unhitch it, unload it, and everything. So that was a lot. So this has made it a lot better and a lot more. Like we were really looking at houses heavy when we had to do that because it was getting old fast. But now that we're set for like a month, like it's not a big
It's
deal
not bad
at all.
No.
No. So we love it. If you have any questions, make sure to ask us, and we will answer them more specifically about what it's like to be in a camper. But it's awesome, and we say time and again, if anyone has any, like, even desire or small thought to do this, like, just take the next step and try it. An L?
It's a line. No, a little L is lying down, and a big L is lying down with trucks.
Good job, Monica. You're right. Do you remember that? Ooh. So, because that's what it was for us. We watched a ton of these videos. We always wanted to. We always talked about it. We thought how cool it would be. And then finally Stefan was like, okay, well fine. What's the next step then? Let's stop talking about it. What's the next step? And so,
It's gotta be in a punk.
yeah, I think he was probably being sarcastic. But then I was like, oh, okay, sure. Let's take the next step. Let's sell our house.
Boom.
So here we are and loving it. And we would, at this point, never go back. It's been awesome.